Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's MrSunSun and I'm back with another video. Back outside getting nature. Back outside getting the sun. Every day above ground is a beautiful day. Every day above ground is an amazing day. So take advantage of every minute. Take advantage of every hour. Take advantage of every second. Let's get straight into today's video. Alright YouTube family, we back with another video. As y'all can see, I got a talk video today. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned. So today's video is 4 tips on healing emotionally. If you're somebody that's going through something right now, you've been through some trauma in life, and you need some healing tips, watch this whole video. Let's get it. All right, y'all. The first tip for healing emotionally is acceptance. Yes, acceptance is number 1. In order to move on, you have to accept whatever happened. Accept it for what it was. Accept it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to make a fantasy in your mind, trying to change reality. Acceptance is the first way of healing, bro. You gotta accept whatever happened. Accept it. Be real with yourself. You can lie to anybody else in the world, but you can't lie to yourself. You live with yourself. So be real with yourself. Acceptance is the first step to healing. You gotta accept whatever happened to you. Whether it's trauma, whether it's a mistake, you gotta accept the mistake and learn from it and grow from it so you don't make that mistake again. You know what I'm saying? If you make it the second time, that's on you because you didn't learn the first time. So acceptance is big, you know? It might be a tough pill to swallow, but it's a pill you have to swallow. You gotta accept whatever happened to you, even childhood trauma. If your parents low-key traumatized you as a kid, you gotta accept it and move forward. Accept that happened to you, learn from it, and make sure you don't repeat it when you get older. You know what I'm saying? We gotta break generational curses. We can't repeat the same mistakes. So once you accept the mistake, you accept the trauma that happened to you, you can move on from it. Now you're like, okay, you can take the deep breath. That happened to me. It is what it is. Let's move forward. Let's move on to the next chapter in life. So that is the first tip when it comes to healing. Acceptance. Accept whatever happened. Keep it real with yourself. You can lie to anybody else in the world, but you can't lie to you. So that's tip number 1, acceptance. Tip number 2 is more one-on-one time with self. Yes. If you're healing emotionally, you need more one-on-one time with self. More one-on-one time with you. All right? So you can figure things out. So you can have a clear mindset. So you can paint a different picture. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a different view on life. You can't get a different view on life if you're in crowds all day. You're with the wrong crowd all day. You partying all day. You distracted all day. How are you gonna think? You have no time to think. You're always distracted. You're always doing one thing after another, but you're not taking care of yourself. You're not building that bond with yourself. To build a bond with yourself, you need more one-on-one time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get to know yourself. You're special. You're unique. You may not be a celebrity, but you're still cool. You're still diverse and unique in your own way. So study yourself. Learn yourself. Learn who you are. Find your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So if you're healing emotionally, more one-on-one time with yourself, most definitely. Just so you can figure things out, you can heal, bruh. That's how you heal. You need alone time. Sometimes you need peace and quiet. Sometimes you need silence, a silent mind, so you can think better. More one-on-one time with self. That is the second tip when it comes to healing emotionally. More one-on-one time with you, because you're special. So the third tip when it comes to healing emotionally is getting closer to God. Get closer to the higher power. Get closer to the Most High. Get closer to God. If you feel like you have nobody in your corner, you have the Most High. You got nature. And God is many things. God is nature. God is natural. You know, God is within you. I'm not just talking about a man sitting in the cloud. I'm not talking about that. When I say get closer to God, get closer to nature. Get closer to source. You know, the original creation, which is nature. Before we had buildings, before we had fences, we had grass, trees that been here. Get closer to that. That is source. You know what I'm saying? And they're alive. Trees are alive. Grass is alive. You need a hug? Hug a tree. You will feel energy. I promise you that. So get closer to God. The God within you. The God inside of you. You know, your higher self. You know? Get closer to that. Your higher self will never lead you astray. Your higher self will lead you the right way. Follow your higher self. That's your higher mind. That's your higher God within you. Get closer to that. You know, journaling, meditation, grounding your feet in the grass. You know, get closer to God. More prayer, praying, communicating with the higher power, communicating with source. Don't forget to pray. Praying is important. Pray for a beautiful day. Pray for wealth. Pray for success and prosperity. You got to communicate with God. You wonder why you got hell all throughout your life? Because you cut God off. When's the last time you prayed? You wonder why life is so tough. You got no backup. You ain't got no God to get your back. You ain't got your ancestors to get your back. Communicate with your ancestors. Communicate with the higher power, God. So that is the third tip when it comes to healing emotionally. Get closer to God. Get closer to source, which is nature. The fourth and final tip when it comes to healing emotionally is time heals everything. Time heals everything, y'all. No matter what you've been through, no matter what trauma you've been through, give it time. Time heals everything. As you meet new people, as you go to new places, you would slowly forget about the old experiences. You're creating new experiences every day, so you slowly forget about the old experiences. Even trauma, even childhood trauma. Time heals everything. Give it time. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Life is like art. It takes time. You see somebody painting some amazing art, sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes weeks and months just to make a portrait. You're the portrait as well. Give yourself time. It takes time to piece things together and to get rid of old trauma, get rid of old experiences, get rid of old relationships. It takes time. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. You're a work of art. You're a work of art. You know what I'm saying? Give everything time. Eventually, time heals old wounds. Continue creating new experiences. Continue doing new things. Continue reaching new heights. Continue growing as a person, being better every day, pushing yourself to the limit every day. Eventually, you'll forget about the past. Eventually, you will forget about trauma because you're creating new experiences. You're creating a new journey, a new chapter in your life. Accept the new journey because it's going to be beautiful. All right? So be patient with yourself. Give yourself time. You're a work of art. Okay? So that is 4 tips when it comes to healing emotionally. Tip number 1 is acceptance. Accept whatever happened and move on. Tip number 2, more one-on-one time with self. More time outside in nature. More time walking. More time collecting your thoughts. More time writing. More time with yourself because you are special. Tip number 3, Get closer to God. Get closer to source. Get closer to nature. If you feel like nobody has your back, the Most High has your back. Trees, nature has your back. Your ancestors have your back. Get closer to that. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, time heals everything. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Eventually, you would move on. Eventually, things will get better. So that is 4 tips when it comes to healing emotionally. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.